Okay, welcome back. Beat Diggers will kick it off in a few minutes against University Bulldogs. Toby McDonald will lead the Beat Diggers out as he'll take on Drake Downey. Kyle Rosenbrock will go against Corbett Kurtz, and then Jose Rodriguez against Cale Mesner. While we're talking about starting lineup, Cargill Beef. Cargill Beef is committed to feeding the world in a responsible way by reducing environmental impact and continuously improving their products and processes. Learn about Cargill's story of commitment at www.cargill.com. Thank you to Cargill. And our as we go to 220, will be Tristan Teeter against Chris Johnson at 285. Joe Carwinrick.
He's number one.
Number one now in the state. Will take on Tanner Reed, even though he was knocked off last week by number 5 ranked Willie Clements out of Holy Family. Caleb Cox goes for the Beat Diggers at 106. He'll receive a forfeit. Caleb ranked number 14 this week. Colin Cole, freshman for the Beat Diggers at 113, will take on Michael Vasquez, a senior from University. He's ranked number 11 in the state. Jason Marino stepping in at 120. And Jason will take on Larry Reed, a freshman from University. Number 1 ranked wrestler Conrad Cole for the Beat Diggers will go against Caden Sainz from University, a sophomore. Jaron Peterson will receive a forfeit win at 132. And then at 138, David Dunham's going to pick up a forfeit win for the Beat Diggers. And bump baby Arnoldo Maltos Garcia up to 145 and let him wrestle Sean Vandertorp, a junior out of University. Baby's ranked number 9 in the state at 138. Zane Fowl will also bump up to 152. He's been wrestling at 145. He's ranked number 7 in the state. He'll take on Matt Brown, a junior from University. And Alec Peterson will wrap it up. The senior, ranked number 2 in the state, by on the mat, will take on Justin Anderson, a junior from University High. So that kind of sets us up for this match, and we'll be back with our opening match in a few moments. But don't forget that opening match is brought to you by Buildings by Design. Building by Design has experience to complete your project from start to finish. Get the quality you deserve in your building by starting your own build project right. Start with Buildings by Design. Okay, we'll take another minute or two. We'll be back on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Well, welcome back to Strasburg here on 1010 KSIR. We get set for the Beat Diggers against the University Bulldogs. Has tracked down a referee, Rich McGurl. Did I pronounce that right?
That's correct.
Is that close? Okay.
Close enough. It's better than what some people call me.
Well, I keep trying to tell all you guys that referees that we're not yelling at you. We're just trying to help you out.
We need all the help we can get sometimes.
Do you? Especially with these dumb mat lights. I hate them.
Oh, yes. This the mat light with all the lights off, it's hard to see. You can't get a fall in time sometimes, and people want to yell at you, and you're trying to take the glare off. And so
this one's not quite as bad as the one at Brush. We need to do a little bit of adjusting to that.
Oh, the Brush one needs some adjustment?
Oh, well, it needs help. By itself, it's tough. And I put the stupid thing in. It's my fault.
Oh, goodness.
So, yeah.
So we know who to blame. Maintenance man. Sitting right here.
Right. Well, how long you been doing this?
This is my 22nd year.
Wow. You've aged well.
Thank you.
You got to stay in shape and everything?
Yeah. Total involvement in the sports, 38 years.
That's cool. Where'd you go to school?
I went to Roosevelt High School.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was a Rough Rider. Some people don't like that, but...
Well, now we know about all them calls. Remember that one back... I'm joking.
Remember when I refereed the regional tournament at Brush, and it was 3A, and Roosevelt was there?
Depends on which match.
They didn't
Wasn't
get
Aaron Quinlan's, was it?
They didn't get any calls.
Didn't get any calls? No. Oh, no. Well, yeah, we're just trying to help you out. But so what weight you wrestle?
I wrestled 126s my senior, 32s and 26s my senior year.
Did you wrestle any beat diggers?
I wrestled David Walkup.
Oh, okay. Yeah, David.
I wrestled both Bass brothers.
Okay.
Bruce and Wes.
Bruce and
Yep.
Wes, yep.
Mm-hmm. Had fun there with
I have
both
to ask
them.
him about that. I haven't seen David in years, but see Wes and Bruce pretty often.
Yeah, they still live out there, don't they?
Yeah, yep. I see them, well, quite often. And Grandpa, he's at all the matches.
Well, that's good.
So,
There was a little bass that just come through, wasn't there? One of the boys.
Kevin, yeah, that's my step-grandson.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, his mom's married to my son. So.
Oh, awesome.
So we got a little connection there to the Basses now.
That's all right. They're not bad guys.
No, great family and good wrestling family. Justin Bass was a little bigger. He was cousin to Kevin, wrestled here about 3 years ago. It kind of gets up on me, but see him in a few of the matches too. Kevin's a cowboy, always will be.
Oh, man.
Cowboy Deluxe. Ones that are a lot of fun,
gotta have
especially
those.
Christmas.
We need somebody to ride bulls.
Yeah, how about you? What kind of family you got?
I have a 15-year-old daughter, plays traveling volleyball, plays at Valley High School. I have a 10-year-old daughter. Oldest one's Hannah. 10-year-old's Natalie. She's my little basketball gymnastic girl.
Cool.
Then my son, he's 8, and he wrestles for the Valley Metro Club.
Cool. So
Coached by his dad and others.
You're not going to mess him up, are you?
I don't think so. I think I do a better job at coaching sometimes than I do at refereeing.
It does. Well, looks like I better let you off here. Looks like you guys are getting ready here.
Well, thank you for the time. Nice talking with
It's
you.
good to talk to you. And let the people know you're kind of normal and everything.
Yeah, I am. I get to moving a little slower as we get older, too. I used to be a fish out there flopping all over, but not no more.
Okay, folks, that's Rich McGurl. He'll be out getting yelled at here in a few moments as we'll get our starting lineup out of the way pretty shortly. And thanks for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Okay, Rich McGurl, the referee tonight, and forgot to ask him about regional assignments, but we might see him there too. Okay, let's take another short time out. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.
Caleb Messner versus
Okay, welcome back as we're getting the starting lineups now. Thanks for Rich and Girl for stopping by and visiting with us. Well,
Chris Johnson
the wrestlers got a good
versus
warm up
Tristan
and
Tier.
taking a little extra time because of time between the matches. But we'll
285
get started at 170 with Toby McDonald against
Reed
Drake Downey.
versus Joe
Kyle
Carvin.
Rosenbrock against Corbett Kurtz at 182.
106
Jose
pounds.
Rodriguez will take on
University
Cale
Owen.
Mesner, senior
Caleb
sophomore
Cox
for
Rush.
University. Tristan Teeter goes at 220 against Chris Johnson.
Michael Vasquez
And Joe Carwin
versus
will go at
Colin
heavyweight against
Cole.
Tanner Reed. Reed ranked number 9 in the
120
state. Carwin number
pounds.
1.
University
Nick 106,
Owen.
Caleb Cox will receive a forfeit win.
Sandoval.
Colin Cole will go against Michael Vasquez at 120.
132 pounds.
I just seen it'll be Jason Moreno going for the Pete Diggers. You might tell the Pete, well, they don't care. It'll be Jason Moreno going for the Pete Diggers at 120 against Larry Reed. And at 126, number 1 ranked Conrad Cole will take on Caden Sains. And at 132, Jaron Peterson will receive a forfeit win. David Dunham stepping up at 138. He'll receive a
Conrad
bye.
Cole versus
And
Kendon
baby
Sainz.
Arnoldo Maltos Garcia will go against Sean Vandertor. And at 152, Zane Fowl will take on Matt Brown. And at 160, Alec Peterson will take on Justin
Jerron
Anderson.
Patterson.
That'll wrap up our duel. Then we'll go to the
138
Beat Diggers against
pounds.
Strasburg. And as
University
you just heard,
Open.
we had Strasburg
Arnaldo
against University.
Garcia.
And it was a 56-24 win
145
for the
pounds.
Strasburg Indians.
Sean Van Dottore versus Zane Fowl.
Okay, he's
152
going to
pounds.
overrun him, but Alec
Matt
Peterson
Brown,
will finish it off against
Elijah
Dustin Anderson.
Perez.
Let's take another short timeout. We'll be back with more on
160
1010,
pounds.
KSIR, and
Justin
KSIR.com.
Anderson.
Okay, welcome back. And we'll step out. Toby McDonald will go against Drake Downey. It'll be Downey's choice in the second period, if I overheard the referee right. And University, coached by Cody Cole, name we haven't heard for a while. State champion for the Beat Diggers, and Ben Gutierrez, his assistant, been wrestling for University last year. So stepping up as the wrestlers are checking in, and we're almost ready.
Morgan Federal Bank, a bank is committed to their community and keeping banking simple. When you need banking advice, stop by and see one of their loan officers, Monday through Friday, 321 inside.
Okay, we're underway. Toby McDonald faces off against Drake Downey. So he really worked for that inside control. Another little single leg shot by Downey. And Downey's going to pop out the backside and get the takedown on Toby. Gets Grapevine in there. Toby bucks him off. Reaches back for a single leg. Picks it up. And, gives up on that. But we get the escape for Toby. It'll be 2-1. Drake Downey from University in the lead. Starting our second duel here on 1010 KSR. Two-handed snap down attempt by Toby McDonald. Gives up on that. They come back forehead to forehead. Working right here in front of us, right at Matt's side. And there's a little bit of a shot by Downey. A little underhook by Toby McDonald. They work back the inside. His arms kind of flailing. They working for that inside control. Toby, that two-handed snap down. Downey with a shot. Toby spins around behind him. That Downey kind of blocks that. Comes up, faces, tries a shot. Toby gets a little underhook and blocks that. Now Toby reaches for a single leg. Working right at the far edge now. Toby in the gold singlet with brush and cardinal across the back. A little cardinal trim on that gold singlet. University in that blue singlet with the belt, white belt. There's a little shot by Downey. A little sprawl and a cross face and a knee by McDonald. He's out there and he's got the takedown and the lead by one. Toby trying to get his fingers clear. And we'll head to the second period. Run out of time here. A lot of action in that first period. And Downey wants neutral. It's his choice. So we go in the second period. 3-2 for Toby McDonald. Pummels for that inside control. Toby hard snap down, a two-handed snap down towards the near edge. And Toby gives up on that. Comes right back in, an underhook, and he was going to throw a headlock there for a moment. Go back to that tie-up. Drake Downey backing away from Toby. Toby pushes him over the edge, has an underhook. Drake Downey trying for a single leg, but Toby, that underhook and a little headlock move. He's going to move around. He's got a crossface, and they're going for a crossface cradle. And he steps around behind and gets the takedown. Toby up 5-2 as he pops him out of bounds. 1:09 on the clock. Second period. Drake Downey in the bottom position. Toby McDonald on the left. Quick stand up by Donnie. Toby drives him forward, hits him with a crossface. Trying to post that far elbow and walk a crossface cradle around. Can't get Downey to crunch up on a ball. He's spaced out. Toby grabs that knee and drives it forward. Now it'll come up, trying to work a cross face in there. Traps that far elbow. Didn't make that work, but he comes right back to it. Gets a little high in his right. Now come back with a little better right. Tight waist near arm. Breaks down. Work over to the edge. Down. It's a big cough, and they'll be out of bounds. Toby setting up that cross face again. 30 seconds left in the second period. Toby up 5-2. Toby's going to get caught on the start. And there's a stand up. Downey running towards the edge and just trying to peel the wrist. Toby will break him down. They'll be out of bounds. Both wrestlers huffing and puffing. A lot of energy into this as we're 25 seconds left, second period. Toby on the left side. Good hard side drag. Trying to post that elbow and get the cross face in there and reach for the knee. Driving, lifting, and driving, lifting, and driving. He's just about got it locked up. But Donnie pulled the wrist free, and Toby's right back to it. Catches a little elbow to the face. And we'll run out of time here in the second period. Toby up 5-2 as we head to the third period. And Toby's going to take the down position for the Beat Diggers. Up 5-2. Our first match of this duel with the University. McDonald set. Drake Downey Jr. grabs an ankle. Busts Toby forward. Toby gets the arms out. So kind of facing away from us. A grapevine by Donnie. And Toby stands up, turns into him, has him with a cross face in the waist, steps over and gets a reversal. A 2-point reversal to Toby. He's up 7-2. And he's working that cross face. Drake Downey broken down. As Toby trying to work that cross face in there. Downey trying to hide his head, but Toby gets the cross face in there, lifts him up a little bit. Can't quite drive it. Toby now like he's going to reach for that pick and step. Comes right back to that cross face. Take his hand and lift down Donnie's head up. Donnie builds a base. Toby gets around behind him. A little better riding position. Does it 2-on-1. And he breaks him down right at the edge, and he'll be out of bounds. Donnie's puffing and grabbing his waist. He's getting a workout out there. Toby's just mauling him all over the place. And a restart. Donnie stands up, reaches back, hooks a knee, but Toby McDonald breaks him down. That cross face with the left arm, trying to post that elbow. Just grab the fingers and try. Donnie hanging on to one or two fingers. Now Toby gets those free. The cross face in there. Donnie built a little bit of a base. Toby will bust him forward. 20 seconds and counting in the match. Donnie's not having any fun out there because Toby's just mauling him all over the mat. Just out strengthening him and powers him down. Downey up there coughing. Maybe he's not real healthy. I hope he doesn't give us any bugs. Toby's going to win this 7-2. Beat Diggers get a victory. We'll be back in a moment on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.
27
Kyle
seconds.
Rosenbrock, Brush.
Okay, welcome back. Kyle Rosenbrock steps out against Corbett Kurtz, and it took him 27 seconds to pin Corbett Kurtz. So Beat Diggers get another victory. They'll be up 9-0. Jose Rodriguez picks up he's going against Kale Mesner.
Equitable Savings and Loan, Northeast Colorado's locally owned hometown savings and loan.
Okay, Jose's set to go. going against Cale Mesner here at 195. Mesner, a sophomore. Jose, a senior, ranked number 4 in the state. Jose 2 wins, 3 losses up for, I think it was a 6th place win or finish up at the top of the Rockies. But everybody in this bracket was ranked and loaded. And he wrestled them all tough. So got down to that 195 finally. As he worked right in the 10-foot circle. Jose will back away as Mesner was working towards the edge. There's Mesner with a shot, a little throw by. Jose's got the 2-point takedown. Mesner settled down, gets the half Nelson far wrist. Mesner setting out. Now Jose's trying to snap him back. Mesner turning into him. Jose bounces around, pops around back. Locks up a 2-on-1. Likes to work a tilt out of that. Mesner peels the wrist away. Now Jose's got his suicide tilt, rolls it through, but couldn't get it. It was a quick roll through, no back points. He keeps that 2-on-1 locked up. Mesner broken flat. Now he'll reach up and hit a crossface. Keeps the arm trapped underneath for a minute. Now he'll go up back to that 2-on-1 on the left wrist this time. Work it up. Tighten that up for the tilt, and over Mesner goes. This time he's got a 1 count. No, I thought there was a couple out of that. Referee didn't quite agree. He sets an arm bar there on the left arm. Keeps Mesner broken flat. Now Jose trying to work out, get that arm bar set a little deeper. They're going to run out of time in the first period. Head to the second period. Jose's choice. Mesmer is deferred. And Jose will take the down position. Jose just kind of steps over Mesmer. Mesmer throws that reverse grapevine in there with a half Nelson. Jose gets his head, gets caught in a headlock, but pops out of it, comes around behind Mesmer. And we get the reversal to Jose. He's got an arm bar set in there now. He'll give up the escape. So we'll give the reversal to Jose, a 1-point escape to Cale Mesner. They're giving each other the evil eye out there on their feet. Mesner just kind of slapping out there. Now Jose ties up with him ear to ear. Just shot by Jose underneath. Mesner backs away from that. Going at 195 pounds. Beat Diggers won the first 2 matches. We started at 170. Mesner kind of backing up, crossing his legs. A couple of head taps. Another one from the left side this time. Another one by Jose. And they come in tied up, forehead to forehead. 35 seconds and counting here in the second period. Jose up 4-1. Jose Rodriguez for the Beat Diggers. Cale Mesner for University. And there's Jose in on a single leg. Mesner trying to fight it off with the Wizard. Jose lifts him up, tries to dump him backwards. Mesner, the reverse headlock as they get over towards the edge. Jose lifted him up. They dropped down. Try to tree top him down. There's a double leg tackle right at the edge. And that'll be a 2-point takedown. This is a nice takedown there by Jose with 3 seconds on the clock. They'll head back to the center. Jose Rodriguez up 6-1. Move in on the right side. Chop that near arm. A tight waist. He'll head to the area. And Mesner will take the down position. Rodriguez in on the left side. And quick stand up by Mesmer. Jose down, grabs a single leg. And there's Jose going to a double leg, but Mesmer's going to pop out of there and get the escape. That'll make it 6-2 for Rodriguez as they go on their feet. Mesmer a couple of feints. They're getting a little head tap. A little blood on his hand, and wipe it on his knee. It's nice and bright red. There's a shot by Jose, and on a single leg, steps over it. Mesmer trying to waist pry, but there'll be a takedown for Jose, and he's scissoring through the legs, trying to work that pick and step, I think. As Mesmer trying to crawl away from that, Jose will come back up. But, one-on-one now, looks like he's trying to work underneath for the arm for a half mil. None there. And there's a hard cross face by Jose for the snap from here. He's trapped that far elbow. Looked like he was going to go for the cross face cradle. He breaks out of that, base is up. Inside of 45 seconds to go. Now here's Jose trying to set up that suicide roll again. And over goes Mesmer. There's a 1 count and a 2 count. Jose can't quite hold him there. He's going to get 2 near fall points. And he's trying to load it up again. Mesmer trying to get those wrists peeled. We're inside of 20 seconds and counting. And we're getting a stalling warning. It's going to go against the beat diggers. Jose Rodriguez just working that one-on-one. 10-2. 15 seconds left in the match. Rodriguez in on the right side. Quick stand up by Mesmer. Rodriguez is going to grab a single leg. And there's a double leg. Dumps him down. Works the ankles, works up the body. Mesmer trying to peel the wrists. Jose dumps him down here right at the edge, and that'll be the match. Major decision, 10-2 for Jose Rodriguez.
Jose Rodriguez.
That's going to make it 13-0 as we head to Tristan Teeter,
Chris
9 in the state,
Johnson,
at
University.
220 pounds.
Tristan
Northeastern
Teeter.
Junior College. Live in your world. Learn in hours. For more information about Northeastern or classes available to you, go to www.njc.edu.
Okay, we're set to go at 220. Teeter ranked number 9 in the state in on a single leg. Hooks it up. Chris Johnson trying to fight it off. Teeter works up, gets a cross face in there. Got that little pick and step, and he's got Johnson turked over. Picking up back points, and there's the pin.
16 seconds.
16 seconds for Tristan Teeter. How about that? Joe Carwin will be up
Ball.
at 285
Tristan
in
Teeter.
just a moment.
Ingmar Phillips Insurance, with 2 locations in Brush and Fort Morgan. Ingmar Phillips can help you with your home, car, health, or life insurance questions or needs.
19-0 on the team side as Joe Carwin steps out. Sorry, did I catch you in the middle of the
No,
question?
that's right.
Okay, Joe's ready to go as he goes against Tanner Reed. Reed looks like he outweighs Carwin. Carwin feints a shot there. Working right in the 10-foot circle. Another little flurry there. There's a shot by Reed. Carwin sprawls out to the side. Reed hanging on an ankle too long, and Carwin out trying to. He's got the takedown to set up that barbed wire. Grab the knee and try that pick and step. Now he just barbed wires Reed for a moment. He's trying to work for a cross-face cradle. Lifting and driving off that barbed wire. Has the cradle locked up and trying to pull Reed into him. And over slowly goes. A little tougher because he had his knee under. And I was picking up back points. As Reed locked up, got the knee in the side. The referee moves around to the back side. And he's pretty flat from here, and there's the pin. for Joe
1 minute
Carlin.
and 6 seconds.
106 for the Beat Diggers. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll be back with more on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back. While you're away, Caleb Cox picks up a forfeit win. Beat Diggers go up 31-0. Michael Vasquez steps out for University against Brush's Colin Cole. Vasquez is senior, ranked number 11 in the state. Colin Cole a freshman. Vasquez is kind of sitting there at the edge of the 10-foot circle. Now he's starting to get a little movement. Colin's been circling. Haven't tied up yet. A lot of evil eye out there, I guess. Head tap by both wrestlers. Just shot by Colin, a little sprawl, a little reshot by Vasquez, but neither one of them were very serious there. Head taps by Vasquez. Now they'll engage, forehead to forehead. Back out of that. And we'll go forehead to forehead again. So work out of that little tie-up. There's a little feint, 2 feints by Vasquez, 1 by Colin Cole. Still no score. 45 seconds and counting here first period. There's a shot by Cole, a reshot by Vasquez. Cole pops out of that. Cole shot in for an ankle. Vasquez kicked it away and then shot. Colin blocked it. They'll come back up. Inside of 30 seconds to go, still no score. And a wrist tie. Colin going forehead to forehead. Vasquez working the wrist. There's a shot by Vasquez. Gets a little underhook and throws Cole out of bounds. 13 seconds on the clock. Still no score. A lot of evil eye there. Colin a little underneath, a little underhook, and driving Cole out of bounds. And they'll restart with 3 seconds on the clock. Circle, we had the second period, no score. Colin's choice, he wants down. Excuse me, it's Vasquez's choice. He deferred, and Colin will take down. And we're underway. Vasquez working from the right side now, switches over to the left. Colin building a base, and Vasquez chopping the arms, and tight waist, flattens him out for a moment. Colin right to his base again. Vasquez working the 2-on-1 on the 1-on-1. Colin trying to stand up. Now Vasquez busts him forward. Colin's right arm underneath. Vasquez he sets up a little rooster tail ride. Trying to stack up. Cole, he's got the arm bar in there off that little rooster tail or ball and chain, and there's a 1 count maybe. Colin goes over 3 times, but not long enough for a 1 count by the referee. And about halfway through the match, still no score. Vasquez keeps that ball and chain and that reinforced arm bar through the legs. Now Vasquez gives up on that. Vasquez back working the wrist. Colin building a base. And Vasquez trying to crank back that arm. Colin trying to stand up. Vasquez will bust him forward. 30 seconds and counting, still no score. And Colin trying to hit back into Vasquez. Vasquez is a 1-on-1. Gives up on that. Little tight waist near arm. Colin's based up. But Vasquez catches the arm for a moment. Tried to reach through for that rooster tail, but couldn't make it work. Vasquez with a 2-on-1. Bust Colin forward. And we're out of time here in the second period. Still no score. Vasquez's choice. And he wants down. Vasquez rode Colin the whole second period. Vasquez set. We get a caution on the start against Vasquez. A little quick on the trigger. Okay, he's reset. And Colin with the tight waist, near arm. Vasquez is in a set-out position. Colin's trying to get a little underhook on him. Vasquez standing up and throws Colin by for the escape. Senior muscles against the freshman. Vasquez working with the 1-point lead. Standing in a 10-foot circle. Legs way spread out. Colin, a couple head taps, circles Vasquez. Vasquez has not really made a good shot. Of course, Colin hasn't been able to penetrate any either, so there's a lot of feinting going on out there. There's a feint of a shot by Colin. Vasquez pushes him away. 1:10 and counting on the clock. Colin in the head tap. About 7 of them. Vasquez drops to knee. Colin feinted the shot. Come back, we'll get a stalling on Vasquez. Here's Vasquez finally feinted his shot. Colin blocks that. Vasquez feints again. Colin in with a little underhook. And they break apart. 40 seconds left. Colin reaches for a knee. Vasquez kicks away from it. Colin needs to put a little pressure on him because Vasquez has been warned for stalling already. 30 seconds. There's Colin with a shot. Vasquez crawls away from it. A little underhook by Colin. They work towards the near edge. Vasquez finally reaches for a knee after 4 minutes, 41 seconds left, or 5 minutes, 41 seconds. And there's a right on the whistle. Vasquez reached for a knee. 16 seconds. And Vasquez feinted a shot. And he's blocking. There's a shot again by Colin. Colin trying to shoot in there. Vasquez just blocking everything. And he's going to wait it out and get the victory by 1. A 1-0 win for Michael Vasquez. It'll be 31-3 on the team side. Jason Moreno will go against Larry Reed at 120 for the Beat Diggers.
Better Electric. Better quality, better service, better results. It's Better Electric and also the home of Sterling Trailers, your Big Tech's headquarters.
Jason Moreno checks in for the Beat Diggers. Larry Reed for University. And Jason stepping in for Mikey Sandoval. And we're underway. Jason wrestled last week at 113. In that gold singlet with the BHS, Moreno in a shot blocked by Reed. Now go out of bounds. Whoop, pop back in. Still no scores. Hand fighting out there. Moreno, there's a shot by a single leg, and there goes Moreno. Larry Reed with the takedown for University. Work right here in front of us. Moreno trying to tripod up, and he'll kick out of bounds. A little somersault off the that. We'll have to restart. 40 seconds gone first period. Jason Moreno sets. Reed slowly in on the left side. Jason set out position, stands up, peels the wrist, running away, turns and faces Reed. And they're going to give Moreno the escape. Reed got the worst of that as Moreno kind of landed on Reed and I think knocked the wind out of him. He's not feeling very good. There's the bucket. Don't look that way, dear. As we get a little short injury time here.
Central Auto Parts. You need your vehicle and farm equipment to be in top shape, so make sure you take care of them by purchasing the best quality parts at great prices at your local Napa store, Central Auto Parts in Fort Morgan. Equitable Savings and Loan, Northeast Colorado's locally owned hometown savings and loan. With locations in Fort Morgan, Sterling, Brush, they have the financial solution for you.
Okay, we started off the duel with Toby McDonald with a 7-2 win at 170 pounds. Kyle Rosenbrock came back with a 27-second pin over Corbett Kurtz. Jose Rodriguez with a 10-2 major decision over Cale Mesner. 220, a 16-second pin for Tristan Teeter. And at 285, Joe Carlin with a 106 pin. Caleb Cox picked up a forfeit win. Then Colin Cole lost 1-0 to Michael Vasquez. And we're back underneath way here at 120 as Jason Moreno on his feet has a single leg. Now the other single leg, trying to lift it up and treetop Reed, but they'll be out of bounds. Reed kind of recovering. He kind of caught her knee to the stomach there and is not feeling very well, but he's back underway. So Jason tried to block a little wave by Reed, work over to the far edge. Now wrist tying. Moreno will go out of bounds. We'll have to restart. Moreno down 2-1. 42 seconds left here, first period. A shot by Reed, and there Moreno trying to block it with a crossface or whizzer, and he gets crossface in there. He's got Reed out in front of him, but Reed goes to the double leg, and Jason gave up on that a little bit too early, and there's a takedown by Reed, and they'll be out of bounds. 4-1 for Reed with 22 seconds on the clock, first period. Jason set. Reed in on the left side. And Moreno trying to crawl forward. Trying to fight off a three-quarter Nelson by Reed. So we're down to 9 seconds to go. Moreno trying to peel that off and stand up. And we're going to get a technical violation. Grabbing the finger. And I think that's going to give Reed another point. So give him a penalty point on grabbing the finger. Referee's going to give a little explanation there to Jason. And Reed doesn't look very happy out there because he's trying to get some air. As Moreno gets set on the bottom. Reed in on the left side. Moreno to his feet with 1 second, but he can't squirt away, so we head to the second period. Moreno down 5-1. Moreno will take the down position. It's his choice, he took down. Tony Coles looks like he's signaling a Reed to turn Moreno loose, but Moreno right to his feet, running to the edge. Reed settles him down with a good tight waist. Moreno stands up, turns into him, dumps him over to his back. Somehow Reed's in control. Nope, they're going to give an escape to Moreno. Maybe a little generous there. We'll go on their feet. Reed looks like he's about ready to cry there. I'm not sure what's going on. But they're back underway. Reed with a good hard pop to the side of the head. Reed took up a single leg trying to trip Moreno. Yeah, he pops around behind him. Moreno had a single leg on Reed, but didn't hold on to it. Now Moreno's going to peel away, get the escape. 1:25 and counting in the second period. Moreno tried a little arm drag. Moreno working the wrist. And there's a single leg attempt by Reed. Moreno gets the crossface in there, kind of does the barbed wire, but they'll be out of bounds. Sets Reed down, and Reed's having trouble getting up. He's coughing, and now his headgear comes off. Moreno's talking to the referee and pointing to Reed. I'm not sure what that was all about. I'd like to hear that conversation. As they're set to go, we got a minute to go here in the second period. As Moreno gets popped down and Reed's around behind him and throws Moreno down for the takedown. As Reed with a tight waist, Marino works over towards the edge, and it'll be out of bounds. Have to restart. Reed's looks like he's in distress of some kind. He's holding his stomach. As Marino gets set, Reed's going to didn't burp or anything. He'll come in from the left side. Quick stand up by Marino. Peels away, gets the escape. 36 seconds left, second period. Marino in on a single. Well, he had a single leg locked up, but Reed blocked that. Marino just a long-range shot. Reed turns into him and pushes him off, and Reed falls out of bounds. They'll have to restart. 24 seconds left, second period. On their feet, there's Marino tried a little duck under. Reed blocks that. How they go ear to ear. Marino trying to snap him down. Reed hanging on to one wrist with two hands. Now Reed tackles Marino and drives him out of bounds. He's up on his back. And 8 seconds on the clock yet. Marino down 9-4. Marino kind of backs away, makes a half-hearted shot. And we're going to head to the third period. Be Reed's choice. Cody Cole wants Reed to take neutral position. He's up 9-4. And we're underway. Marino tried a little duck under. Reed gets cross face, throws Marino to his back. Marino rolls out of it and comes in on a single leg, and they're deep with it. Sets Reed over on his hip, and Marino's going to come up with a reversal. So we give Reed the reversal, and now Marino with a reversal. I think maybe there was a back point, a couple back points there for Reed. But, Reed trying to tripod up. Marino grabs a single leg and now double leg, dumps Reed over to his hip, but they'll be out of bounds. Reed doesn't want to be out there very hard. How do you describe that?
I would say that he's having difficulty breathing. He keeps raising his arms up like he needs to get the air.
I'm not sure. Looks like he's going to break out crying or something, but now he's back, ready to go. Quick stand up, good hard side drag by Marino. And Marino's going to reach through, get that rooster tail on Reed. And now he's going for a cross-face cradle, but gets his head out. And Reed trying to pop out of there. Marino trying to spin around and maintain control. Reed's got a single leg, steps over it. And now it's going to be a reversal for Reed. Put him up 13-6. Marino with 45 seconds and counting. Trying to build a base, stands up, peels away, and gets his feet. And we're on our feet again. Reed reaches for a knee. Marino blocks that. Corner there. Reed drops down to a single. Good sprawl by Marino. He's got a power half, got a chin in there. And Reed's going to pop over the back side and get the takedown. Well, we're inside of 9 seconds to go. It's 15-7 on the clock. And Marino working the edge. It'll be 15-7 victory for University. As it'll be their second victory in a row. And it'll make it 31-7 after 4-point major decision. Conrad Cole will be up next against Caden Simmons.
Bailey Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning. With the winter months not far away, make sure your furnace is in good working condition. Or when you're thinking of a new furnace, call Bailey Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning.
Colin Cole out. He's got a little wizard set up. And tries a headlock, and Sains is around behind him, dumps him down, and Colin with a Granby roll. No control there. Comes out in front of Sains. And they'll break apart. Still no score. There's calling in on a single leg. He's got the overhook and a near side cradle locked up, and over goes Sane right to his back. And there's the pin. That was a quick pin by the referee as that came at 32 seconds in the match.
Conrad
Cole got that near side cradle, lost it, got up chest to chest and gets the pin. So Jaron Peterson will be up next as he'll receive a forfeit win.
Ehrlich Toyota East. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Ehrlich Toyota East in Fort Morgan will fit you into the car or truck of your choice. Serving all of Northeast Colorado, Ehrlich Toyota East.
Okay, it's 37-7. Then Jaron Peterson and David Dunham pick up forfeit wins. So it will be 49-7 as baby Arnaldo Maltos Garcia steps out at 145. As baby will wrestle Sean Vandertor. Vandertor towering over baby. Baby on his knees, spins around. And now they'll go ear to ear. Forehead to forehead. Vandertor turn a little leg pick. And break apart. There's a long range single by baby. Got the knee wrapped up. Vandertor kind of up over the top, trying to use that body and just lift baby up over the top. There's a body scissor by Vandertor. Baby's holding the legs together there for a moment, and they'll be out of bounds out of that pickle. Take a look at Coach Loosenhoff. Gets a little encouragement on that takedown move. Baby spins around. Vandertor out in front of him, kind of on his heels, tries a headlock. Baby will just sag out of that, throws up a cheap tilt and picking up one count. But popping out of there is Vandertor. He's going to come up on top and get the reversal. And now Baby will get the escape as he walks away. He'll be giving up a few pounds and a lot of length there to Vandertor. Vandertor, and a little head and heel attempt. And Baby's down. Vandertor with the cradle bounces over the top. And Vandertor will have the lead 4-3 as they go out of bounds with 37 seconds left here in the second period. First period. Baby looking away from us. Get a caution on the start against Baby. Okay, now we'll restart. And the official kind of slow on the whistle. Is going to give two cautions to Baby. Well, good caution on green. The Baby moved on the referee raising his hand. So we got a caution on Vandertor. Okay, now we're set. Baby steps out. Vandertor grabs a little hold, and Baby trying to clear those wrists. Vandertor, good tight weight. Well, quick stand up. Baby's turning, trying to run away. Vandertor's going to slap 2-on-1 as they go out of bounds and maintain control with 21 seconds left. Baby set. Kind of setting on his heel in this start. Gets a leg out. Vandertor hanging on the single leg. Baby gets a whizzer in there. Vandertor trips him down. Baby keeps that whizzer. Pushes back into Vandertor. Trying to dump him over. Vandertor with a single leg. Baby's going to pop up on top of the lead with the reversal. A lot of hard work there. Gets cross face in. We run out of time in the first period. 5-4 for Baby. Should be Beat Digger's choice. And Baby's going to take down position. Vandertor on top, tries to throw a grapevine in, her baby gets stood up, turns into him, gets the escape. Baby looking at him. Baby up by 2. Vandertor really tall, a little awkward out there, but pretty crafty too, using that size. Baby got 4 head taps. So they go ear to ear. Baby trying to get out of that tie up and work the wrist. Vandertor standing in front of Baby as he slaps the mat, feinted his shot. Baby tries to throw him by. Right at the near edge of the 10-foot circle. Tore a couple taps. Move away, get one from each side. There's Baby in on a single leg. Sets Vandertor over on his hip for a moment. Baby trying to suck that single leg in. Vandertor trying to throw him over the top with a thigh pry. Baby hanging on to the single. He'll work up there and we'll get a stalemate call. To restart them on their feet. 45 seconds left, second period. Baby up 6-4. Baby right, low single leg shot. Gets in there clear and deep. And Vandertor has a leg over the neck of Baby. Well, Baby caught kind of underneath. Vandertor lost his leg. But not sure who's got who here. Now Baby sets him up. Lifts the leg up, goes around behind, and there's a takedown for Baby. Down to 15 seconds left. Baby working the one-on-one. Oh, little Granby roll look by Vandertor, and he's going to come up on top. Kind of got Baby a little bit high, hit kind of a little roll. He hits a crossface. Baby will stand up and be out of bounds. Time run out.
Baby also got an escape.
Baby got the escape. That makes it 9-6 for Baby. Just as the whistle rang.
No, that was one. So we had a takedown.
Okay, let's see. They're saying 9-6. I've got 1. 9 for Baby, 6 for Vandertor. Vandertor's choice as we go to the third period. Coach Lusenhop, Coach Cole over there talking it over, and it's still 6-9. Baby will be working from the top here in the third period. Oh, they're getting Vandertor. Oh, man, Baby didn't do anything on that. Vandertor jumped. Ouch, they're going to give Vandertor a point on the penalty. That's 3 false starts by Baby. Baby working from the right side. Vandertor trying to hip into him. Got a 1 count. His Baby's throwed him over the top. Vandertor somehow worked off of that. Baby's out in a single leg position as they work to the far edge. And Baby gets him up high. And they'll be out of bounds. Baby's learning the leverage of those tall guys. Not good. He's giving up a few pounds too as he jumped up from 138 to 145. Vandertor's set. Up by 2. Baby in the left side. And a spiral ride by Baby. He's working a half Nelson from the wrong side, kind of. But Vandertor broken flat. Baby's got a hammerlock back there, and a hammerlock and a half Nelson pulling Vandertor into him. Now he's getting out chest to chest. Vandertor trying to bridge out of this pinhole by Baby, and he's flat from here. Baby trying to hold him down there. Vandertor's trying to get out of this mess, and Baby gets back to it. Teed out in front with that reverse half. And Vandertor looking at the lights with 1 minute to go here in the third period. Baby going for the pin, and there it is. Baby with the pin.
2 minutes.
And that'll be at 5 minutes and 5 seconds in the match.
Fall.
How about that for baby? We'll be back in a moment on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back. The Beat Diggers are out there on the red mat, and Zane Fowl has a takedown on Matt Brown and going for the pin. Just kind of caught him in the pinched the elbows together, threw him right to his back. He's got him locked up like in a double arm bar from the front, and there's the pin for Zane Fowl. How about that? That's another quick one. 28 seconds for Zane Fowl. Next up, Alec Peterson will go against Justin Anderson.
Stubbs Gas and Oil. Make Stubbs Gas and Oil your next stop out, heading out of town. During your visit, you can gas up your vehicle, sit down to lunch, get snacks, and your hunting and fishing licenses. Find everything you need at low prices at Stubbs Gas and Oil in Wiggins.
Okay, our last match of the night, number 2 ranked Alec Peterson, senior for the Beat Diggers, taking on Justin Anderson, junior from the University. Peterson right in on a single leg, goes to the double. And Brown trying to hit a switch, but Peterson will get the takedown. And he's working that right wrist. So he's trying to get it back to a hammerlock. Over the top of the other end, they'll come around the 2-on-1. Justin Anderson trying to base up. Here's a little spiral right with a half by Peterson. Now throw that reverse grapevine in off of that. That left leg in on the right leg of, trying to spladle him out. He's got it set up. Or banana splits, I think is what you call that. That's not pretty. It hurts. Picking up back points on Anderson. Yeah, I think that's the one you call banana splits. Always get them.
Yeah.
There's the pin for Alec Peterson. Ouch, that has to hurt. 103 for Alec Peterson.
Alec Peterson
gets the pin win over Justin Anderson. We're going to have a couple
matches.
JV matches after this 1 minute timeout on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. Welcome back as Ricky Mendez steps out for the Beat Diggers in his Cardinal singlet with brush across the back in gold. His JV match at 126 pounds. He's taking on Jacob Dieterle, a sophomore out of University. Little head and heel by Mendez. He's got the takedown. He's got a bear hug. And now going chest to chest, going for the pin. Got that near arm stretched out underneath him. Big high bridge by Dieterle. And Ricky Mendez trying to put him in a stretcher. Dieterle's trying to bridge out of that. Now Mendez out of that, stretching him out, going chest to chest. He moved to the other side, trying to reverse a half. Dieterle trying to bridge out of there. Good job by Mendez. Gets him back towards the middle of the mat. Now Mendez reverses a half. Nelson getting chest to chest for the pin. Nice job for Ricky Mendez. Get a pin here on the JV side against Dieterle, and let's see, that came at 128 of their match. Next we'll have Ben Anderson for University taking on Brush's Peyton Schott. Peyton, only a freshman, and they're underway. This will go here at 152. Just shot by Anderson. Schott trying to block it with a crossface, drops down to a single leg, grabs a couple ankles from behind, moves up and gets the takedown. Goes the Beat Diggers' way, and Anderson's headgear come off, so we're down around his throat. He'll put him back on, tighten up the chin strap. Listen to Cody Cole for some instructions, but Peyton Schott with the takedown. And we'll finally get that headgear back together. Shot in on the left side. And got the tight waist, working that near arm. Breaks Anderson down. Cross face from the right side. Oh, now he's trying to go for a cross-face cradle. Anderson is going to break that. Tries to crawl across the mat. And there's a half Nelson by Peyton Schott. But he's riding from the other side. Now he's trying for that cross-face cradle again. Anderson lifts the arm over the top. Blocks that. Got a minute gone here. Oh, there's the cradle. As Anderson got his knee a little close to his head. And Schott's pulling him into him. And Anderson goes over. And Peyton Schott going for the pin. Anderson trying to kick out of there. He will kick out, but get out of that cradle and give up a 3-point near fall. Schott with a half Nelson on the left side. Working the ankle. And that's kind of a near side cradle look. Now Schott will have a single leg. Now he'll step through. Has the pick and step all locked up, but he gave up on that leg. Goes back with a power half on the left side. Now half Nelson trying to work out to the outside, and over goes Anderson. Now he's chest to chest with him, going for the pin. There's a back points being counted, and Anderson's been flat for 1 second several times. His shot squeezing hard, chest to chest. And he's going to last the period out, but it'll be Schott. Should be up. I've got 8-2 as they get that extra point back up there. It'll be Schott's choice. He'll defer it, and Ben Anderson wants neutral. Down by 8. This is our last JV match of this duel. The University Bulldogs will come right back. The Strasburg Indians against the Brush Beat Diggers. As they go forehead to forehead. Ear to ear tie up. There's Schott into the single leg. Gets Anderson set over. And gets the takedown. Schott trying to power up a half Nelson with the left arm now. Gives up to the power now. Come back with the cross-face Turk move there for a moment. Anderson bases out. Blocks that. Schott back with a cross-face, trying to post that elbow. Staying parallel now. Schott going to set up his cradle again. Put a head lever in there for a moment. Come back with a half Nelson from the far side. Picks the ankle, throws Anderson to his back. Got the half reversed in there tight. As Anderson trying to bridge out of there. Schott with that reverse half and the far wrist, and there's the pin. 2-3-18 into the match. How about that?
All right, that concludes
take
matches
1 minute,
Rush
come back and wrap up
and
the duel on
University.
1010, KSIR, and KSIR.com.
You've been doing this now.
Oh. Welcome back, as we're kind of in between the University Bulldogs. We just finished up with the University Bulldogs. The Strasburg Indians are out warming up. But let's go back. We started at 170. The Beat Diggers, Toby McDonald, 7-2 over Drake Downey. At 182, versus Kyle Rosenbrock, a 27-second pin over Corbett Kurtz. At 195, Jose Rodriguez wins 10-2 over Kale Mesner. At 220, it took Tristan Teeters 16 seconds to pin Chris Johnson. And at heavyweight, it was a 106 pin for Joe Carwin over Tanner Reed. Caleb Cox picked up a forfeit win. At 106, Beat Diggers were up then 31-0. But Colin Cole against Michael Vasquez, and a match that went in this third period, no score, and Vasquez got a 1-point escape and managed to finished it off that way, and the University got their first win by the score of 1-0. The team score went 31-3. Jason Moreno stepped up from 113 last week, filling in for Mackie Sandoval, and he loses 15-7 to Larry Reed for the major decision. Made the team score 31-7. And Conrad Cole with a 32-second pin over Caden Sains. And at 132, Jaron Peterson with a forfeit win. David Dunham stepped in for the Beat Diggers at 138 and got a forfeit win, made the Beat Diggers 49-7. And Baby Arnoldo Maltos Garcia with a 505 pin over Sean Vandator. And Beat Diggers then went up 55-7. Zane Fowl stepped in at 152. And Zane got the pin at 28 seconds. And in the last match of the duel, it was Alec Peterson with that banana split pin at 103 over Justin Anderson. The Beat Diggers pick up the team win 67-7. And then, of course, victories by Ricky McMillan for the Bears over Jacob Dieterle at 126 JV, and Peyton Schott with a 318 pin over Ben Anderson of University at 152. So Big Diggers doing a good job against University. Now it sets us up for Strasburg. But I want to thank Mr. D's Ace Home Center in Sterling, Brush, and Fort Morgan. Mr. D's Ace Home Center is your farm and ranch headquarters for all your farm and ranch supplies. They carry feed for all your animals and pets. That's Mr. D's Ace Home Center, and they sponsor our post-duel show. We'll have another one for you after the Beat Diggers wrestle Strasburg. Okay. And I hope we don't have quite as big a break as we did between the first duel, but let's take about 3 minutes. We'll be back with more on 1010, KSIR, and KSIR.com.